This is to give an overview of what you will find on the learning management system. All the activities and resources that will be deployed. So after you must have successfully logged into the learning management system, you would see a list of your courses. So this is an hypothetical course, and all you need to do to get into the course is to click on this link. Click to enter this course. So after clicking on that, then of course you'll be brought to your course page. So every course page has a feel, a look and feel like this. So the first thing you will see is a welcome message by your facilitator. And when I say facilitator, I mean your lecturers. So I have put something for the students in this form. Well, this tutorial is just for learning purposes so that you understand what happens when you get to your course page. Now, on the course page, you have layouts. I have used the first topic and the second topic to present this to you, but of course you have other topics like topic 3, 4, 5, 6, so it depends on whether you have a 3-unit course, a 2-unit course, either a 2-unit course or a 3-unit course. A 2-unit course gives you about 10 topics, while a 3-unit course gives you about 15 topics. So I have used the first 2 topics here to present this to you. And I have divided them into 2 formats, resources and activities. So what you're going to be seeing will not be outside of what I am showing you today. Now, the resources that your lecturers, your facilitators will give you will be either a file or a URL. Now, a resource is an item that a teacher can use to support learning, such as this file and this link. Your teachers will give you this to support your learning. So if they give you a file, all you need to do is to click on file. Just click on the file, and of course it downloads on your system so you can read it at your own time. They can also give you a link to also support your learning. So this is a URL, and all you need to do also here is to click on this link, and it shows the video link. It's a video lesson, and all you need to do in this instance is to click on the video and watch and learn. So those are basic 2 resources that you are going to be presented with. Now, an activity is something that you will have to do with other students or the teacher. So it's something that a student will do that interacts with other students or the teacher. And these are the basic activities that you will be expected to do. So your lecturer, your facilitator can give you any of these activities at any time. So you have assignment is an activity, a chat is also an activity, a forum is an activity, and a quiz is also an activity. And of course, they can use any of these for your assessment. Now, when they give you an assignment, it's either the assignment will require you to type in directly. And if you're going to type in directly, then of course it flows with what is called online text. So you have to supply the text online. I'm going to show you that. Another way around, they will give you another assignment that you may need to do it in Microsoft Word, and then upload the file for submission. That's why it's called file submission. So I presented 2 cases here of the type of assignment that you can be given. So let's look at the first case, which is online text, that you have to enter your text. To answer this assignment, all you need to do is just click on this link, assignment 1, and you're going to find the submission status. There's no attempt because you are yet to answer this question, and it has not been graded. And this is the due date and the time remaining. Now, to answer this question, now all you need to do is click on Add Submission. Add Submission. When you click on that submission, just scroll down, and you are being presented with a text box whereby you can answer the question. So the answer to this question, so this is hypothetical, just an example, is, and then of course you keep on supplying the response to the question. After you are done, all you need to do is just click on Save Changes. And because you have clicked on Save Changes, you could see this is a preview of your response. You can see it's an online text, it's a preview. This wasn't there before, but because you have tried to answer it, so you could see the preview. Now, if you have made a mistake, all you need to do is just click Edit Submission and it will go back. If you want to remove it completely, just click Remove Submission. But if you are fine with what you have done, all you need to do is just click Submit Assignment. And the assignment is submitted. Now, before it's finally submitted, it's going to ask you, are you sure you want to submit your work for grading? You will not be able to make any changes once you say yes and click Continue. So just click Continue and it's finally submitted. Now let's look at the status now, your submission status. This pertains to every student. So your assignment has been submitted for grading. Of course, the lecturer has not graded it yet because he's yet to see it. So this is the first type of assignment. You have to type in the text, and that is called online text. Now let's go back to our page, course page. Now I'm going to explain the second type of assignment, which will require you to upload a material, upload a file. So that is the file submission type. So you can also be given this type. So if you need to answer this, just click on the link, assignment link. Of course, before we go on, I'd really like to show you that every activity has an icon. So this icon represents assignment. You can see it's the same type of icon. This icon represents chat. This icon represents forum. And this icon represents quiz. Now to answer the second type of assignment, all you need to do is just click on the link and it takes you straight to where you need to add submission. Now, of course, look at your status again. It is yet to be attempted. It's not graded. Now, when you have already answered the questions outside of Moodle, outside of this learning management system, all you need to do is now click Add Submission. Of course, you need to close the file and then attach it. So click on Add Submission to start the attachment. And of course, you can see this downward pointing arrow is asking for the file. So if you want to drag it, all you need to do is just minimize this window and drag into this box. But if you are finding if you're using a mobile phone or a tablet and you don't have the flexibility of dragging, all you need to do is to click on this white icon to add. Then you go to upload a file, you choose the file, and then you look for where the file is on your desktop. Okay, so there are so many files here on my desktop. So let's say this is the assignment. Just double click it. So you can see final upskilling and upload this file. So you could see the Microsoft Word file. So this contains my assignment. So this is the second type. Once you're done, click on Save Changes. And you could see that your assignment is about being submitted for grading. But of course, you can still make an adjustment. You could edit submission or you could remove submission. But of course, it has been submitted for grading. So these are the two types of assignments that you can be given. Okay? Now, let's go back to the other activity. Aside from the assignment, your lecturer, your facilitator could also deploy a chat activity for you. So, just like normal chatting, it could be between you and between the facilitator and all the students. Let's chat based on what I have taught in the previous class. Are there any area of concern? Are there any area or any topic or any section you don't understand? Let's chat about it. So if he has deployed a chat for you, all you need to do is that you click on chat. Now, chat is meant to be synchronous. It's meant to be online. So you have to be online to have this chat interaction with your facilitator. But if you are not online at that instance, you can still get the offline messages. So All you need to do is to click on the chat, and you could see it says click here to enter the chat now. So just click to enter the chat now, and you could see the interface for the chat. This is the interface for the chat. This is only the student that's in the class. So all other students that are joined, they will be lined up here. And of course, you could type here. You and your lecturers could type here. You could say, okay, hello, sir. I'm in the class now. I'm in the class. So if you click send, you could see your chat here. So lecturers could ask you, can anybody just point out any area of difficulty? You click send. So there's going to be interaction between the lecturer and the teacher. So this is the chat module on the learning management system. Now, the next assignment is the discussion forum. So the lecturer can also deploy a discussion forum to complement what he has taught. You could say, I want to discuss on this in less than 200 words. So if you need to click on to join that conversation, of course, just click on forum. Now, the good thing is that this is left on your course page. So once you just have access to your course page, you're going to see it displayed that you have a discussion forum that is yet to be attended to. And of course, what you need to do is just click on it, and then you attend to it. So when you click on forum, of course, you could see forum has been left. So there's no reply yet. No student has replied. That's why this is 0. And once you just want to make a response, all you need to do is just click on discuss on this, and you type your response, reply, provide your answer. So once you provide your answer, you can click on submit. Now the good thing is that if the right type of forum is selected, if the lecturer selects question and answer forum, then of course you won't be able to see other students' reply until you have submitted your own. And so this is discussion forum, and we can go back to the course page now, and so that I can show you more of the activities. Now the last one that you can be given is a quiz. So apart from getting an assignment which is word-based, you can also be given a quiz. So once you click on the quiz link, it tells you that the attempt allowed is 1. And of course, it starts this day and it ends this day. So one thing you have to note is that for every activity that is being given to you, there is always a start date and there's always a end date. So the date at which it starts and the day at which it ends. So once you're ready to attempt this quiz, all you need to do is just click on attempt quiz now. And it also tells you that the time limit is 10. So are you sure you really want to start now? If you're really sure you want to start, click on start attempt. And of course, it brings you the question. So here, for example purposes, I have just put 3 questions and for about 10 minutes. So there's a countdown. So as you're about to attempt your quiz, there's a countdown. So this is counting down. And these are the questions, just 3 questions. So the current Vice President of Nigeria is. So you have to choose out of this. So I think I'm right. Click next. And who is the current President of Nigeria? Current President of Nigeria is Buhari. So you can click on the right answer and click on next page. And it says the Vice Chancellor of the University of Lagos is Professor. So apart from a multiple choice questions, you can also have true or false question, matching questions, matching type questions. You can have, there are variants of choices. So here is a true or false answer. This is a statement. Now, is it true or is it false? The Vice Chancellor of the University of Lagos is Professor Tunyi Ogundipe, and the answer is true. Just click on true and you move on. So finish attempt because you have just 3 questions, and now it's telling you that out of the 3, you have answered all the 3. Peradventure, you left one, it's going to tell you that this is not answered yet, and of course you can return back to it. So you can return back to the attempt, and if you are sure that you have done well, just click submit all and finish. Submit all and finish. This is a confirmation, and once that is done, of course, that has been submitted. Okay, so this is all about the activities and resources that you will find on your course pages once the online interaction starts between you and your facilitators and the tutors. I hope you really had a good time going through this. So we're back again. And I'd like to give the basic information on Student Portal to all fresh students. Now, after you must have logged in with your username, which is your matriculation number, and your password, you will be presented with this interface. So I'm given a view of the Student Portal upon first login. On the left pane, you have the dashboard, the appointment, the view biodata, the update biodata, medical form, print biodata, registration, print registration, upload documents, edit qualification, edit education history, download screening form, deferment, view results, view academic profile, change password, and log out. So on pre-registration procedure, you have to click on update biodata. Update biodata to edit your biodata and save. It is important that you provide a valid email in your biodata, as you will need it if you have to reset your password. Update your educational history by clicking on edit educational history and thereafter upload your documents. Now, the documents to upload are letter of acceptance given to you during the screening exercise, and written letter of preparedness to pay all service charges, a reference letter from employer or sponsor, a reference letter from a lawyer, a clergy or an imam or senior civil servant, and a passport photograph with a white background. Next, you click on your admission letter. When you click on your admission letter, you download your admission letter from this point. Then you click on generate stroke regenerate fees to generate fees for the current session. And while you're doing that, look out for a short message on your screen to notify you of the success or lack thereof. And then you need to click on the view pay advice to download and view your pay advice. You can print a copy of the downloaded pay advice and proceed to the bank for payment. Ensure that your RRR number is boldly indicated on your pay advice. After payment, you have to return to the portal for course registration. And so here I'll be giving registration guidelines. After you log in, usually with your username and password, you click on course registration. So you click on course registration. Then you select the courses you wish to register by marking the box provided. So this student has selected the courses she wants to register. So you have to do that by marking the box provided. To add more courses, you click on select more courses to display available courses. So when you click on this select more courses, of course you have available courses, and of course you can also search for more courses. Once you're done with selecting your courses, you click on submit. Then you print your course registration form and proceed to the DLI registration officer. You're also required to submit the following documents to the DLI registration officer to complete your registration. These are the documents: the admission letter, that's the original colored printout and laminated; the student biodata form, the colored online printout; and the student payment receipt. So these are essential. Now we're going to go back to the dashboard where you have all the icons. Now there are also procedure for deferment in case you don't want to come in a particular year, or you want to obtain a sick leave or leave of absence. All you need to do is to click on deferment application. Deferment application. You select the resumption session and the semester. So this is the resumption session. You select the resumption section and the semester. Then you state the reason for your request. So the reason for your request is going to be stated here. Then you click on submit. You cannot print your deferment letter and submit a copy to the admin officer. So you may also need to view your academic profile after an examination. So all you need to do is click on View Academic Profile, and that takes you to your academic profile. So this is asking, do you want to allow downloads on studentportal.unilag.edu.ng? So you need to do that to download your student profile for the information on your biodata. So if you click allow, so there's going to be a download of information on your biodata and every other matter, your academic information, program status, registration summary, approved results, financial history, and everything. So all these are contained with your academic profile. So with these, I hope you'll be able to navigate your way around the student portal. Thank you.